Birdbox Barcelona just hit Netflix. I'm Nicholas Anthony Zerillo. Here's my review. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, you might want to not watch this just yet. My official IMDb rating is 6.1, and here's why. Big ups to Netflix. They had Machine Gun Kelly in the first Bird Box, and now in Birdbox Barcelona, they had Jake Paul, right? Who would have thought? Jake Paul in a Netflix movie. Who would have fucking thought? And here's another thing to look out for, if you pay attention to details. When the main character's wife dies, he turns into Adam Driver. It's amazing. You gotta see it. He looks just like him. So here's my main issue with Birdbox Barcelona. What they're trying to do with these creatures or these demons, whatever they are, because we don't know what they are from the first Bird Box, but whatever they are, what they're trying to do with them is they're trying to do the whole Harry Potter Voldemort thing, where we don't see them until how many movies down the road. But here's the problem with that. Bird Box is not Harry Potter, okay? The creature's not Lord Voldemort. It's not an epic franchise. We need to see these things now. And we still haven't seen them. Not one, not two movies. When? Not the third? Are they going to do the exact same thing as Harry Potter and wait for the fourth movie till we finally see whatever these things are that we don't get to see? We got to see them. We got to see them. We have to see them. All right? Otherwise, we're just looking at a bunch of stuff floating around on the ground. And we're supposed to be scared of that? We're supposed to be scared of this debris floating on the ground? I mean, look. The first couple of shots of the debris floating up when the creatures came through, it was cool. And then it got old really fast. It's like, when are we going to see these creatures? What are they? I want to see them. I wanted to see them so bad from the first movie because the characters were so strong in that one that they made me believe that I wanted to see these damn things. Not so much in this movie. We don't really have very strong characters in this movie. And sorry to disappoint, but the first Bird Box with Sandra Bullock and John Malkovich, that one was much better. Sorry about that. But it was much better. Here's the problem with these monster things. We had the perfect opportunity, as a filmmaker, we had the perfect opportunity to show what they finally look like, because we had a character in Sebastian, the main character. He could see them, and then he didn't take his own life. He didn't fall victim to these creatures. He could actually see them and walk with them, whatever you want to say. So we had the perfect opportunity to see, through his eyes, what these things looked at. What was making everybody go, ah, and then do whatever they have to do to off themselves. We could have seen that. Perfect opportunity. Are there any positives? Yes. The scenery, the settings, they look great. I mean, it's beautiful. Spain's beautiful. Another positive is the dubbing. Now, they did some scenes that were dubbed and then some that weren't, but the dubbing was fantastic. It was so smooth. It was unlike any other dubbing you've ever seen, where you know that someone's sitting there and talking into a microphone, and they don't match the performance of the scene ever, or the sound of the room tone. They never match it. But the dubbing in this movie was phenomenal. You couldn't even tell. I had to keep on. I'm like, is this dubbed or not? It was good. The dubbing, great job, Netflix. Great job. The guy from the first movie, the character that they let in, Tom Hollander, into the house, and he ends up, infiltrating and opening the blinds to everyone.
Hand me the baby. Give me the baby, or I'll take him.
His performance was excellent. They didn't have any of those type performances in this movie. Since the main character, Sebastian, was kind of like a 00 agent for the creatures, you kind of really didn't have anyone to root for. It had nothing to do with Mario Casas' performance. So it was kind of like, you're watching the whole... It was clever. I like that. I called it. But first 10 minutes in the movie, I'm like, oh, he's the bad guy. He's going to be the bad guy. You'll see. But we really didn't have anyone to root for while we were watching his character arc. It's like, by the time he arcs, we already don't like him. So it's... I'm Nicholas Zerillo, director, producer of A Real-Life Underdog Story. If you're curious to see where my knowledge base comes from, watch my documentary, out now on Amazon Prime Video. If you don't mind ads, Tubi. But if you can't stand the ads, Amazon Prime Video.